Hello and welcome to the Red Stone's Gen Gun Unboxings, and now we're finally unboxing Bloodborne, the card game.
There's a lot of hype surrounding this game, primarily because the video game is really cool.
Yeah, I mean, the video game was a real walk in the park, I believe.
Sure.
And here you have art that's uh, exactly like what you see in the very easy video game.
Yeah. See the same weapons, similar, the monsters, the bosses. Um,
Yeah, and Eric Lang was actually saying that this was based on one of the levels, something like a dungeon.
yeah. In the Bloodborne game, there are things called chalice dungeons, which are like end game instances that you go into. So these are like life tokens or counters.
Yeah, this is a dial, a spin dial for something. We can look at that later. Let's look at the other one first. And
I think that's a cover.
no, yeah, that's the cover for the dial and the standy thing to signify where you guys are at. So this is more of, well, as it said in the box, it's a card game, not a board game, in the sense that you have this um thing where you keep the blood that you get and track other
Stats.
stats, and then there's aside from that there's really no board. Like you have cards which will show later, cards that have your monsters, your boss, and just that standy thing to track progress. So yeah, it really is more of a card game. And let's look at the dial. See, so this is how you use it. It has a plastic thing later with that tags the middle, and I forgot what this thing tracks.
Maybe life, perhaps.
Yeah, probably yes, because the blood here you use to the blood here is some sort of point system. Like if you defeat a monster, you get blood. You collect their blood, like in the game. But you don't use the blood to heal. So yeah, that might be how you track the life. So let's look at the blood tokens, and they're nice, like celluloid plastic things. The same,
Give the appearance of blood.
yeah.
In the video game, blood is for healing. In this game, is it the same?
No, no. As I said earlier, I believe they're just for points. Like
Oh, for VP.
yeah, something like victory points. I'm not exactly sure, but from what I know, one every monster in the deck is worth a certain amount of blood. So if the team defeats it, you get that blood. Then you decide to continue. So it's pretty much a push your luck game.
Oh, so it's very similar to that old game. Incan Gold has little gem markers, so that's what these blood tokens are.
I'm not familiar with that game, but yeah, it's like you have your character, you get weapons, you defeat a monster, you get blood, there's also a lineup of items. Like there are 5 items available. I forgot how you actually get them, but aside from the monster, you get items, and you sort of build up your character to progress in the dungeon, and now you
So,
have your dice that you use to.
I see a zero. Is this a special type of dice?
Yeah, yeah, they have each one has different numbers. I believe the red one goes up to 4, the green one goes up to I think just 2 or 3 or something like that.
Okay. Maybe different types of weapons or different types of monsters.
Um
Like green is the easiest or weakest,
no, I
and
think
then
they're like attack types or something.
okay.
I'm not very sure.
Well, it's really for the unboxing. I think a lot of people will be interested in the actual gameplay when we actually break this out to play the game.
Yeah, we'll be playing this in the weeks or maybe months to come. So
Oh, these are the monsters. These are the bosses.
Yeah, these are the bosses. So what they do is, aside from being the final boss that you have to defeat, they have some sort of global effect that boosts the abilities of these ones, the monsters.
Oh, those
And
are very familiar.
yep. So let's take a look at this. All right. And see here, the card backs are really good. Good, very good art in
Is it
them.
the cards look a little bit bigger than normal? Are they larger type of card?
No, no, these are your American board game standard.
Okay.
So shouldn't have any problems looking for shields for them.
Yes, and just like the game, all the monsters here are incredibly ugly.
Yep. Well, it's pretty much the art of the game, right?
Exactly, exactly. I'm not using it in a negative sense. It's ugly as beauty.
Yeah.
There's a very worn, broken and twisted aesthetic that Bloodborne has, and it seems evident in this game as well.
Yep, and just going through everything, but this is the last thing that you see in the box. These are the
Oh yeah, I
weapons.
noticed in the box earlier, the back there were different backs, and so these are items that you use.
Yep, item. This is how you build up your character, essentially. I think they
Yeah.
cost blood, right?
Okay. Yeah.
They look like they do.
Yeah. It looks like there's like a blood cost, and just like before, it's like a two-handed weapon. So this is Bloodborne, the card game, designed by Eric M. Lang, published by Cool Mini or Not.
All right, thank you for watching.